is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd, eluding the pressure right.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good luck.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Tannehill. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Not much there, only a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken a first quarter. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Larry.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey.
Larry, if you don't stop, you're going to come sit in timeout in my lap. Yes, so you better stop kicking your feet.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And again, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I just told you if you didn't stop.
For him, and it's another 1st down.
What you over here acting up for? Huh? What you over here acting up for? You about to sit in timeout until you can learn how to calm down. I don't care. I really don't. I really don't.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Butler on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Titans' 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He was just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Gain of 2.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. The point after try for Gostkowski. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Titans 14. Chiefs nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
They'll take over.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33-yard line. They'll toss it to Henry. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Henry, the ball
on the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
On the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Tannehill. That's out to the left and complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Stephen Gostkowski for the Tennessee field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal.
Time, baby.
Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensive. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The gain of 39 that time.
1st and 10 at the 45.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
29 is the Mike 29. Here we go, here we go. He did. Hey, Ripley. Slam.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Single. Take the running back. 25.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Hey, pick your game up. Yellow. Check 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes going to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted by the
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Henry. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
He's brought down at the 42.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Touchdown, defense. Alert 3, alert 3. He's checking,
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And the Titans 1st down.
Here we go.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
1st down, Tennessee.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Tannehill. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Mahomes, sack.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Back at the 14-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Mahomes to throw once more. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Adoree Jackson on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry.
Tannehill's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
On 3rd down, it's Henry, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. We're back now in KC.
with the score.
As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Tannehill. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that first down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him. And now it's going to go in the other direction.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st down.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
To Corey Davis.
Corey Davis, 26 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Titans. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
28, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second and 10 now from the 27. From the gun, it's Mahomes. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now here's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Switch gears.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
29 is the mic. Mike 29. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 29 is the mic. Mike 29. Let's go, defense. Our time.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been fair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And the Titans first
back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed.